Yeah, Mom, we gonna make ravioli, Mom.
Yeah, man, jag kan.
Estamos haciendo ravioli!
5 years time we could be walking around a zoo with the sun shining down over me and you, and there'll be love in the bodies of the elephants too, and I'll put my hands over your eyes but you'll peek through, and there'll be sun, sun, sun all over our bodies, and sun, sun, sun all down our necks, and there'll be sun, sun, sun.
The dough. And what we've done is we put 3 cups of all-purpose flour in a bowl.
And made a well.
Yes, a well. And Andrew's going to crack 3 eggs to go in it. And I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 3 tablespoons of water and a dash of salt.
If I die.
Andrew cracked an egg into it. This is why Ina always
The shell
says
broke out of my hand and just plummeted into the well.
Okay, so now we have all of our ingredients in except for the salt. So a little dash of salt. And then next you're just going to kind of mix the center with the eggs in it. And after you get them all those ingredients mixed together, then you're going to slowly incorporate the flour into the mixture. And just slowly start to mix it like that. Okay, once you have everything mixed together, it should look sort of like this. Now, if it's too dry with just the 3 tablespoons of olive oil and of water, then you can just keep adding water in it until it comes together a little bit better, like this.
So you're going to knead this ball of dough until it is really elastic and smooth.
Okay. So our pasta dough has been kneaded, and now we're going to let it sit for a half an hour until we roll it out. So you want to make it thin enough, and it's really hard to roll it out. I've tried it once, did not work, unless you're really strong. So you're going to use a pasta maker, and basically you put it on the widest setting, and then you're just going to start to pull the pasta dough through really slowly.
It's like a giant leaf.
Yes, and then you're just going to do this like 5 or 6 times until it's the thickness that you like. So we're going to make the filling for our ravioli. We're going to make 3 different kinds, but we're going to make 1 base. So basically we're going to put in 1 egg, some ricotta cheese, and salt and pepper, and a little bit of sugar. So, and Andrew's going to whisk it while I add.
Yep.
Because I can crack eggs correctly.
No, I can do it.
Unlike someone.
That egg was faulty from the start.
Nope.
Okay.
So that was whole milk ricotta. And we're also going to add in some fat-free ricotta just to mix it. Partially because we ran out of...
Be careful when you whisk this because you don't want it to fly out of the bowl and onto your nice shirt.
It's true. So we're making 3 different kinds of ravioli. 1 is for cheese. And so in that we're going to put some mozzarella and provolone mixed cheese. Lots of it because we want lots of cheese, which is always yummy. And we're also going to put in some grated locatelli so that we'll make it 4 cheeses with the ricotta. And you're just going to put it all in. And then you're going to whisk it together. And that'll come together as a nice thick filling.
Alright, now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of this pumpkin butter into this mixture right here. And then I'm going to mix that together to make pumpkin filling for the ravioli.
I have some thawed out spinach and I chopped it up into little pieces.
Like you said, thawed out. It's been amusing in the
thawed.
same.
And then we're going to mix that into the final cheese mixture to make our final filling. Okay, so Andrew and I are making the ravioli right now. And you can see what he's doing. And we're doing the 4 cheese one. You just take a little dollop and you put it right on top. Good. And then next you want to make sure that you can seal it. So you dip your finger in water and just go around the edge. Put it on top and make sure it's sealed really tightly so that when you cook it in the boiling water, it doesn't spill out or anything. And that's it. Now it is time to cook the ravioli. You're going to salt the water because you want your water to be flavorful. And next, we're going to add the ravioli 1 at a time. And only add in about 4 or 5 because you don't want to overcrowd the pot. And you'll know they're done when they float to the top. It only takes a minute or 2. Ew. As you can see, the ravioli have floated to the top, so it's time to take them out and add the next batch.
Oh my god!
So for 2 of our types of ravioli, we're going to make a marinara sauce. And it's really simple to make. So in here we've coated the bottom of the pan with olive oil and also 2 cloves of garlic cut in half. When the garlic starts to get a little bit of color, not totally brown, just a little bit of color, then you can add the San Marzano crushed tomatoes. Add rosemary and thyme, just a sprig of each to give it some flavor. So our garlic has started to get a little bit of color. So now we're going to add our tomatoes. Be careful. And with that, you're going to add a lot of salt to flavor. And next, you're going to crush the tomatoes with a potato masher, which is super fun. Here we go. Mash.
Mash them right in.
Yep. And then you're just going to while he's mashing, we're going to try and bring this to a simmer.
Don't wear white while you're doing this. Wear red. Then no one will know if you get a spot on you.
Now we're making the brown butter sauce, and this is for our pumpkin spice ravioli. So we're going to give it a little extra sizzle in this pan, and it really gives it a unique flavor. Here I'm doing a little movement of the butter. Get the butter going. This is how I get opera going. Just a little.
Want some help? Are we doing spinach?
Yeah. Slow-mo, friend. Hot. That's really good. 4 cheese ravioli. So good. Not just good, so good.
Thumbs up as usual. Wingardium Leviosa!
Mike Davis, will you go to prom with me?